An arrow in the knee.
An arrow in the knee.
It was at this moment that he knew he f***ed up.
Oh, it gets over with the jump right.
Today, you'll be watching one of the biggest upsets in NetherRealm history, Yamini versus Slayer. I'm sure all of you know by now that Aquaman and Superman are both very strong characters, but as for Green Arrow, he was largely unexplored at this point in time and very underrated. And that's because his neutral wasn't that great, he had a bunch of gaps in his strings, and his combo damage was average at best. However, if you got the life lead and had really good aim and amazing reads, you could make this character work, but it was difficult. And then on top of that, you're fighting one of the scariest players in the pro scene at this point in time. So I want you to keep all of that in mind before we go forward. And if you know of any more hype matches, please post them down in the comments section below. If you love tournament gameplay or my commentary, make sure to subscribe down below so you don't miss any future videos. And also make sure to leave a like after watching if you enjoyed the video. And by the way, this video was uploaded by ThunderOwn, so make sure to check him out. And without any further ado, let's jump right into it. Ooh, a nice air-to-air to start things off. That was sick, and has the arrow loaded, and he chose the ice arrow, so any stray projectile will freeze Superman in place. Goes for the air-to-air. What? How did that miss? How did that miss? Did y'all see that? Here's the slow motion replay. How did that miss? Somebody tell me in the comments. That was ridiculous. That should have hit. Okay, basic Superman combo. Ooh, actually a restand into a throw mix-up? The down 1+ frames into the mix. Dude, just 4-2-3. Ooh, nice pop out to escape the 4-2-3 trade cancel combo. Good stuff. Okay, so here's a funny thing about Green Arrow. Even if he doesn't have a special arrow loaded, he can still interrupt you with those arrows. They might do 1%, but his base arrows can still interrupt whatever you're doing. Now he has the fire arrows. These give a knockdown and do more damage on hit and block. Ooh, gets a full combo, spins the bar. So that move where Green Arrow fires straight upwards, I swear it's useless 9 times out of 10, but for combos, these pro players find a way to make it work. So I love how Yamini is constantly jumping up and firing straight arrows because that keeps Slayer from air dashing with Superman. Very smart tech. Very good idea. That Frost Breath is either neutral or plus. I think it's just like neutral. And all that pushback too. So you can't really do anything after it. If you do, Superman's gonna whiff punish you. Ooh, the flame arrow. Okay, just the regular arrows do no damage whatsoever, but even so, Green Arrow in there. Now, believe it or not, that meter burn extension from Green Arrow that launches is actually either safe or plus on block, but there is a gap, so you can backdash it, maybe armor through it, any number of things, but it's a bit of a mind game still. And here we go, we're all tied up, and he still has electric arrows, which are extremely fast, and then more importantly, Green Arrow can block immediately after firing them, so it almost never trades. His arrow hits you, your projectile does not hit him. Really good stuff. Watch how fast they are. Look at that, he's blocking in time. He's firing them, then blocking. Look at that, he's taking almost no damage. And the stagger too. Ooh, I love the angled jump back arrows. If you hold down while jumping, you can fire the arrows down. It's so sick. Ooh, double dodge. See, look at that. Yamini jumps backwards and fires a straight arrow to catch Superman air dash, and that's so sick. Then the overhead arrow. Yeah, those arrows from the air that aim down, they actually hit overhead, so they're a bit of a mini mix-up. Once again, great, perfect pop-out. Great timing. Ooh, still gets thrown. Oh, it's close. It's very close. Oh, gets a little 1% arrow. Oh, the overhead ice arrow, the jump back overhead, man, always catches people. Anti-arrow mid-combo has to clash. Gonna get some meter back and some health. Well, health is what I meant. Gonna get some health meter back, some health gauge. My bad. Slip of the tongue, I'm sorry. Life bar is still pretty much even, and as a fire arrow is great for knockback. Ooh, look at that, knockdown too, every single time. Fire arrow, always a knockdown. It covers so much space because Superman can't teleport, so if you guess correctly, at the very least you're staggering it. Even the regular 1%, ooh, I love that, the delayed back 3 to catch him with the pop out. Oh, that was amazing. Really good stuff, and it's tied. It's tied, dude. By the way, this happened at pools. Keep that in mind. This is pools, and that's why Slayer is getting serious, and he switched to Aquaman. Now keep in mind, Aquaman has been nerfed. His combos weren't as godlike. See right there? Just gets knocked straight down, doesn't get a full combo. But even so, that Trident Rush, still absurd, and Aquaman's still a fantastic character. He's very good at counter zoning, for whatever reason, because he can also zone himself. But for whatever reason, NetherRealm made him good at everything. They may have nerfed his combos, but he's still great. I just love how Green Arrow can theoretically win a match with the same projectile over and over again, and it's a one-button projectile. The only catch is you have to load it and have godlike aim. And as a result, I think Green Arrow might be one of the most lore-accurate characters because in order to play him correctly, you must have amazing aim and predictions. So that's just like Green Arrow himself. Ooh, big whiff, really big whiff, getting stabbed over and over again. Things don't look good, but keep in mind in fighting games, a comeback can always happen, so never give up. That goes to any of you watching, never give up. Oh, it gets caught. It's so funny to me how Slayer is still jumping all the time because he does not want to deal with that overhead low mix-up from the arrows. He'd rather jump and get hit out of the air. Ooh, that retreat arrow. Oh man, this is not looking good. I don't think a comeback's happening this time, but that's okay. We still have one more match before Slayer wins. And I should bring up that Yamini was not popular at all at this point in time, so if he wins this, it's a very big upset. Because Slayer is a good player, very popular with their Aquaman especially. Oh. I love it. Look at the staggers. Look at all these plus frames when delayed correctly. That's +2. So you can delay that slide, by the way. That slide into meter burn is already plus, but you can also delay it to catch people pressing buttons. And look, he's already in the corner, so those few block strings always plus, and Slayer was pushed all the way to the corner, but he's fighting his way out. And Aquaman has a rare trait that lets him escape combos. It's really good. And by rare, I mean no one else in the game can do that. No one else has a trait that just escapes combos for free like that. He has the fire arrows to look at all this damage on block. Oh, and the trade, so much damage on hit. That's why fire arrows were the most popular in this game. And for a while after this match and maybe a couple other pro players picking up Green Arrow, he started to dominate. Green Arrow became a problem and it became kind of boring to watch him. It's fun looking back on it. And when it first happened, it was super hyped to see Green Arrow actually winning, but then Green Arrow players kept winning with tech like this. They would load the arrows, get the life lead, and then just run away and just keep firing arrows and then win by chip or just trading over and over again. So it became boring pretty quick, but this set made things extremely hype. And once again, things not looking very good for Yamini. He's down like a full health bar. Ooh, and he has the ice arrow. Only gets one shot. Oh, that's it. And that's why a lot of Green Arrow players like the fire arrows, because you get 3. So they may not combo, but you get 3 of them. 3 different chances to trade, interrupt the opponent, all that good stuff. Get a knockdown, load more arrows, all that. Oh, he keeps getting tentacled. Don't say it. I know what you're all thinking. Don't say it. Do not say the H word. And the crazy thing about Green Arrow is that because that slide can be meter burned and then plus, it's a great idea for closing the gap as long as you space it correctly. Ooh, gets a full combo. Will he break out? He can't. He can actually, but will he? Nope. Dude, I love that. Oh, I love that. The down one hop back into overhead check, but uses Water of Life to escape the combo, but now he doesn't have it. That trait can't escape anymore, so what's the next mix? Ooh, they're very hard to block cross-up. Did y'all see that? That move fires straight down, super ambiguous. Now, to be fair, Slayer did wake up Trident Rush, so it was not a mix-up. He just wasn't blocking. He was attacking, going all in, but still, what a godlike read. It's a shame that move doesn't start combos. I think that overhead arrow from above should definitely start combos. But there it is, forces the wager. So once again, Slayer's gonna get some health back because he needs it. What a crazy comeback happening so far, right? I'm telling you, it's never over until it's over. Don't give up when you're playing fighting games. Never give up. Ooh, the overhead low mix. That string hits overhead and low. There it is. This should be it, if he nails it. Nope, never mind, I'm wrong. Look at all that chip damage that Trident Rush does. How ridiculous is that? Oh, what was that hitbox? What was that hitbox? Look at that jumping 3. I'm gonna pause. Look at this. Look how far away he is. That's almost a full jumping distance, and it's still reached. Look at that nonsense. What a magic hitbox if I ever saw one. The phantom of that. Does Green Arrow have a stand? I think Green Arrow might have a stand, because that should not have reached. Uh-oh, here we go, coaching. I'm not a fan of coaching. I do not think it should ever be allowed. Here we go, final match.
Yeah, again, I think once he realized that he was losing to himself, that's when he started to make all the right decisions, because before he was just making...
Ooh, just the 1% arrows over and over again. Ooh, big slide. Again, already in the corner. How nuts is that? So did you notice how Green Arrow has a gap in that 3-3 string?
but right now...
That's also important to understand. Green Arrow is not considered that great, and in this game, his super is not unblockable, so for anyone not aware, Green Arrow had one of the most broken supers in fighting game history. In the first Injustice, it was unblockable, you could guarantee reset into it and get a second combo started for free, and it also led into a full combo with his back 3. That does not exist in this game, so one of his best tools is gone. And then on top of that, there's a gap in a lot of his strings, and the few things he can make safe or plus usually have gaps in them, which is why once again, to play Green Arrow correctly, you have to get that life lead, then get some distance between you and the opponent, and then have the aim of a god to keep hitting them over and over again with the same projectile. That's how you win with Green Arrow. Ooh, gets the eyes, and he loads more arrows. I love that. You can freeze them, load more arrows, then keep the combo going. So sick. But that damage isn't even that high. Like 350 is not good damage for a corner combo, so Green Arrow didn't even have really crazy damage in this game. Ugh. What a good life lead though, man. What a response. Imagine like losing so convincingly in the first match, then barely winning the second match, losing the third match, and then just say, nah, I'm gonna win this final match. Just go in hard. Look how good that forward dash is though. I'll say that about Green Arrow. His forward dash is good. That's a really good forward dash. His neutral sucks though. His ability to retreat is like his main strength. He can get the life lead and then just run away. I mean, he could have push blocked, but he was already at death's door, so it wouldn't have been a very good idea. But fun fact, Aquaman's one of the few characters that you need to save meter to push block, because that Trident Rush is just too good. He escapes the corner, gets the combo. He didn't Water of Life in time. He was getting womboed. So once again, for the third time at least, he has to go for the wager. I don't think I've seen Yamini do many wagers. It's always been Slayer. Oh, tentacle. Not very many anti-airs either from Yamini. He does a lot of air-to-airs. Ooh, once again, the down one to the jump back overhead. Y'all see that? Let's watch it again. Instant replay. Boop. So cute, so cheeky. Oh my god, loads more arrows. Go for the stagger resets instead. Yo! Jumps back to avoid the back 3 and gets damage too. Ooh, Water of Life, 1% arrows. Ooh, ooh. I like the retreat into dash 4, but he got hit for it. That's it. That's it. Can you believe it? That's ridiculous. For a top tier character like Aquaman to lose to Green Arrow was already nuts, but then for a top player like Slayer to lose to Yamini, who many people did not know about in pools, was ridiculous. Not even finals, not top 32 or top 16, pools, and Yamini takes the win with Green Arrow. Nuts, absolutely nuts. If anybody watching knows of any more hype matches they want me to commentate over, please let me know in the comment section down below. And then while you're down there, make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed the video. It really does help my channel out a ton. And then keep that combo going by subscribing and ringing that bell. That way you never miss any future videos. Make sure to come back next time, and as always, stay underdogs.